This CNN podcast is brought to you by Johnson & Johnson. At Johnson & Johnson, we believe nursing is the essence of caring.
Okay, so enough about me. What do you think about me? It's you. All about you are fabulous. Oh, I didn't know anyone was here. In today's podcast, we have a full house, so full that I'm here at a hotel. First off, if you've never run a marathon or half marathon, me neither. Now we don't have to because Bob's taking us along.
Got our bib, doing a half marathon. My brother is doing the full marathon. Paul over here. He's been stretching out since last Thursday.
Also, Jennifer Westhoven is one of the most adventurous people that I know. But she still surprised me when she said, you know what, I went to an ice hotel. A what?
I had this crazy hat on all night long. I had it pulled down over my eyes.
But first, by the way, I'm going to tell you why I'm in a fancy schmancy hotel room in a second. But I know that you've watched our air and seen reporters covering the flooding in North Dakota recently. So as I was up there anchoring, I was thinking, gosh, I wonder what kind of details the reporters are getting in person, like the way the sandbags are being filled, or the walls are holding, or even the ins and outs of covering this. So we asked Susan Rosegen there.
So we met this guy named Aaron Johnson. We saw him first on a four-wheeler carrying sandbags on the back of the four-wheeler going up and down the lines of the dikes. Well, then we found out that he broke his back 2.5 years ago and both of his legs are paralyzed. This guy is 29 years old. It was so incredible for us to watch him be in his wheelchair and then have to hoist himself up onto this four-wheeler and act as if it was no big deal. Generally on a out-of-town trip, I'll take 3 days worth of clothes at least. And so I threw 3 days worth of winter clothes in the suitcase because they're big. Winter clothes fill up a suitcase pretty quick. Well, then we get here and, it's a blizzard. So I wound up basically wearing all 3 days worth of clothes every day. So anyway, well, let's go outside. I want you to take a look at what we've got outside here. Look at this. Hey, everybody, welcome to Fargo, North Dakota. So there you have it, the trials and travails of a CNN reporter. It's really a lot of fun. Glad to do it.
Now you know how the reporters are able to stand out there for hours on end talking. Susan, thank you. And I just want to say I'm really impressed with the people in that area, how they were able to come together and really make it work. Have you ever heard of an ICE hotel? Right now I'm at the Omni Hotel hooked on the CNN Center in their brand new Sarge suite. This is not an ICE hotel. For me, when I book a hotel room, I kind of want it like this. Look at that, big soft bed, all cozy and warm. Woo! Well, Jennifer, for some reason, something possessed her to book a night in an ICE hotel. I'm like, girl, what is that?
So people have been teasing me all week because I went on this very crazy vacation, at least that's what people say, to an ice hotel in Canada. And it's really made out of ice. Everything is made out of ice. So mostly you just sleep in the hotel because obviously you can't eat in the super cold. You can't go to the bathroom in the super cold. You got to go to a separate room for that. But we had so much fun, and you literally, where you sleep, it's 10 to 15 degrees at night. So you got to sleep in special sleeping bags. It was really fun. I had this crazy hat on all night long. I had it pulled down over my eyes and the sleeping bag all the way up to here. So there was just this little much of me that was showing all night long. It was cold, but it was really a treat.
I am sorry. I love Jennifer, but sleeping in a room of ice is just a little too granola for me. I'm like, what happens if it warms up outside? Not for me. You guys, a couple of minutes before the show and I'm in the makeup room. I wanted to show you a clip from a show on VH1 called Free Radio. And in this episode, I was asked to be on to play myself. And the premise is I'm interviewing a guy named Lance. He is a radio DJ, kind of a buffoon. He doesn't know any better, really sweet. And he's won an award. So here's the clip. Hey, Lance, I just want to tell you you're live on the air right now.
I'm sorry. Can we start this over? This monitor is really distracting me.
You know what?
And
These
my
folks are
earpiece
radio
is
folks,
too
so
big.
they don't necessarily
So
haven't been on TV before, so just bear with us here. Okay, now, Lance, prior to becoming the host of the Drive Time Morning Show, you were an intern at K-Bomb FM. So this is giving hope to interns everywhere.
We're not going to do it again?
Yes,
Are we doing this
say
now?
yes.
Yes.
Yes,
I'd really like to start over if we can.
You can see it's a cute show, so see the rest of my appearance on Free Radio Thursday nights, and it replays all during the week, too. If you want to view a response, just ask about smoking and taxes. We had your comments out of the woodwork when we played this story. A major price hike on cigarettes goes into effect on Wednesday. Now, the federal tax on smokes is climbing from 39 cents a pack to $1.01. And here are some of the great text messages that we got on that. Star from Tennessee text messaged us saying, I decided not to have children, so why should I have to pay for the kids' insurance just because I smoke? Isn't that the parents' responsibility? Another viewer says, every time I see a smoker throw their butts in packs wherever they stand, I say they need to pay more for their abuse. One viewer text messaged us saying, the government has no business being a moral compass for smokers. This tax is easy money. Not enough people are willing to say enough is enough. Brandy says that this tax that is coming will definitely get me to quit.
I love our question of the morning so much, Robin, because, you know, quitting smoking is, it's really close to my heart. We lost a lot of family members.
Did you?
Because of smoking. Yeah, and my dad.
I'm sorry.
He's quit now.
Your dad quit smoking?
Yeah, and me too, so.
I didn't remember that you even smoked. You must have quit so long ago.
It was a long ago, but I feel like everybody out there, I love the tax, not because I want to punish you, but I really want you to quit.
And your husband quit too, right?
No.
We're working on it. We're working on it. All right. If you've ever wanted to run a marathon or a half marathon, save the shoe tread, darling. I want to give you the experience right now, or at least whatever Bob was willing to shoot with the spy cam on his half marathon recently. Bobby.
Got our bib, doing a half marathon. My brother is doing the full marathon. Paul over here. So we're stretching out since last Thursday. Got my little timesheet right here. Know where I'm supposed to be to break 2 hours. And I've got my wife's pink watch. Alright, so this is the long walk down to the starting race. There are tons of people already. It's cold as heck, it's like 45. I've got my shoe tag right there. That shoe tag lets people see me on the internet running. It's freaking cold too, it's like 42. What am I doing?
Are you ready to have a big day? Don't hear you, wake up!
Look up at me, pal. What do you think of your daddy?
Great!
Never again. That's why I only did a half marathon. This kid's dead over here.
Bob reports, by the way, that he was very pleased with his time, so that's cool. So cheers to Bob, and thank you, Renee. Cheers to you. It's water, by the way. Can we charge it to that room that we didn't stay in? Yeah. See you tomorrow.